Ooh, new start screen. All right. Thanks for joining and welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1 ranked video. We have in the bottom corner a green player. I haven't seen green in a while. A green player known as Fenrir playing as don't tell me it's Thor. Yeah, he's got the gold mine. Starting off building a dwarven armory. Pretty typical start for a dwarf for a Thor player. All right, on the other side of the map we have a red player known as Squall Red, playing as Poseidon, a favorite of mine. I enjoy Poseidon. He starts off with the lure next to the deer. It's pretty smart, getting the animals to come in. It uses the lure as a drop-off point. Fantastic. All right, so nothing fancy or crazy about this game. We'll probably see some cavalry from Poseidon, hopefully. See some kind of crazy plays. The Thor might try to counter it with some herdmen of his own. Probably see that happen. Let's take a look at the relics. So over here by red, we have your walls regenerate hit points. Wow, that's a pretty garbage, not gonna lie. Enemies just take down the wall, they don't usually leave them up. On the other side of the map, also close to red, we have heroes regain hit points while fighting enemy units. So 10% lifesteal from heroes. Now that's a good relic. Here we go, something to keep your heroes alive. Great for the Greeks, great for everyone. Great for the Norse, as Herschers can be a little bit alive a little bit longer. Fantastic. We also have over here close to green, myth units regenerate hit points. Wow, lots of regeneration in this match today. Myth units regenerating hit points, that can come in pretty handy, especially for the Greeks who can mass myth units if they wanted to. And the last relic is 9 Cauldrons. Increases the hack and pierce armor of soldiers trained at fortress type buildings. So increased armor for your fortress units, huh? 5% of each. I mean, kind of niche. Okay, relic. A temple in the back from red. He's using it to block off this entrance over here. Not a bad idea. Protects your gold mine. Red's been doing a great job scouting, bringing in lots of goats. I miss the sheep. Sheep are a lot cuter than goats. Sheep are native empires too, but a lot of games use goats. I think sheep are in 4 as well. Look at all the goats he has. Holy cow. 17 goats. He's completely set on food. I mean, with this deer here and the lure, with the chickens. He's going to have his berries. He has these chickens. He doesn't have to go far for food. Red agent up to H2 is almost there. Green built his temple. Let's see, it's always hard for Norse players to scout when they have to build buildings with their berserkers, so this is what he's scouted so far. Just what's nearby. I don't think he's done any scouting actually. I think he's exclusively used his berserk for building. Red, on the other hand, has taken lots of green's goats. Look at this, he's taking his goats. That's going to give him a huge advantage over green. It's free food. They can store up to 300 food each. That's crazy. Red's going to try to come in with a little raid here. Try to see if you can do some damage. Atlanta and a centaur. Going in on some villagers. Just doing some scouting maybe? Nope. They're going in. The centaur's gonna go down really quickly to this Herser. Atlanta fighting the Herser here. There's two Hersers now. That centaur's gonna go down. The Valkyrie's much faster. Unfortunate. Coming in with some cavalry on the side to see if we can do some damage to this gold mining economy, but doesn't look like it. And that Hippias is going to go down. Loses the Hippias and doesn't really do any damage. That's against doing more damage. Got that has 5.6. Damn, she's as fast as cavalry, huh? Crazy. Got more Hippias coming out. Poseidon's gonna try to do a two-pronged attack here. Leaves green chasing him. Armies just passed each other over here. Green moving forward. Oh, he knows this attack is here. Doesn't kill anything. And runs his units out. Is coming back in to try to do some damage, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to really do anything here. Kill a villager, a dwarf. Doesn't really slow green down much. And he does have a larger military here. Red's lost some of his. Might be a good time for green to attack. He's thinking about it. No, he's gonna back up and heal. Ursa's doing a good job taking care of the defense. Not very fast, but they pack a punch and are strong. Red upgrading his watchtowers. We have some deers being eaten. It's gonna be a while before those goats fully ripen. Fully fatten themselves up. We're trying to come in for another raid. What Sherlock does he have? Heroes regenerating hit points when fighting units. That's a good one. Green building a strong wall on the right side. Red building up his forces. He has lots of hippies now. Green's matching with Herdman. These boys will do a lot of damage to the cavalry. They do go down rather quickly. Somebody picked up a relic. Here we go, Atlanta. Increases the hack and pierce armor of fortress soldiers. Interesting relic. Red trying to come in and do some damage or something, but he's taking a lot of damage from green. Not really doing much with it. Green doing a great job blocking red from coming in with his buildings. Red's units are just standing here. He loses a few Hippias and his scout. Very tragic. That was a big mistake. Green's definitely got a stronger army now. Balance has shifted. See, it seems like red has a stronger army up here when it comes to army value. But because green's is countering his so hard. I mean, I say that, but there's only 2 herdmen in here. 3. Well, 4th herdman. That's a lot to cavalry, though. Red's gonna come in and kill the deer outside of green's base. What an ass! Now that's some cheesy shit. Gonna attack the temple, maybe create a hole. Well, I've seen better Poseidon players, but he definitely is a Poseidon player. The way he macros his cavalry. He's building Toxotes to try to counter Green's infantry army.
Πρόσταγμα.
Now, cavalry have to be efficient, but the same can be said about archers. You have to have them focus on one unit and kill it quickly, and that comes after reaching a critical mass of archers. You can't just have archers and expect them to do damage. You have to focus fire them and have enough archers to kill a unit in one hit, let's say. So use your archers. Say like it takes 20 shots to kill a Herser, then you don't want just 5 archers to shoot 4 shots into a Herser to kill it, because by that time the Herser is gonna already have done a lot of damage. You want to eliminate to get maximum value out of archers is to eliminate enemies' value with them. So and before armies even engage, archers should be shooting enemy Hersers and ideally taking them out in one hit. So you would want like 20 archers. That way you can shoot a Herser, take it out in one hit, then shoot another and shoot another, and you by that time you've eliminated like 10% of the enemy's value of their army before the engagement has even begun. And then when the engagement starts, then your archers, you can still focus fire them to take out units quicker, but it's at that point maybe better to spread out their fire. That way you don't overkill by shooting too many at once and wasting some of the arrows, basically. Red coming in on part of Green's army manages to take some of it out. When the rest came up, he just decided to retreat. He lost a few Hippias for it, though. Wasn't nothing. Green gonna all in on 1 TC, and Red's doing the same. He's got a lot of food, though. Look at these sheep. He's just gaining free food. Insane. He got to take the whole map when it comes to food. He never has to leave his base for the rest of the match. Red reached age 3 now, and green is on his way. What was the name of this map? Oh, this is Step. That was crazy, that splash screen at the beginning of the match. Red's ready to do some damage. He'll have his hippiest frontlining. He's got some his hospice mixed in. Take out the infantry. Positates for the infantry. We got bronze armor coming out. Uh-oh. But the frost will freeze him over. Preventing the bronze armor from doing its job, basically, during the fight. That was a great counter. Bronze armor gonna end in 5 seconds. And the frost is over. Red forced to retreat. I don't know if he can in this position. Dude, his Toxitate's taking a lot of damage. I hate the formations in these games. Why would you, when you're retreating, why would you put your archers in the back? You know what I mean? Like StarCraft has just smooth gameplay where you just have your units where they are. I don't know. You just kind of deathball in StarCraft is the difference. These games require a lot more micro. This is a good fight for Red, it looks like. His Toxitate's doing great damage. There's a Hospice. The Valkyrie's going down. Red manages to hold on. He's now chasing green out. Yep, Red's got a good amount of production. It almost looked like he was focus firing his archers right there. That was pretty great. Green's lost the fight and he's trying to retreat with what level he's got left. Where am I hearing that? Oh, they were fighting up here, my bad. Guard tower's going down next. A good choice. Green building another longhouse in the first one's place. Got lots of throwing axemen, but he's ready to defend. These guys are gonna do great hack damage. They just melt infantry like the Hippaspists. Gonna need the micro archers to come in. Or maybe he can run in with his cavalry. He can't even run. Why did he build Padromos? These guys are anti-cavalry. Green hasn't built a single cavalry unit the entire game. They don't counter to the cavalry or the Valkyries. Valkyries are considered myth units. I don't think they're considered cavalry. And Green just rebuilds his structures. Those models are him one, but he's got 2,000 wood. He's not worried about it. He is building a hill fort to protect this gold mine. Very smart. Looks like he's already got dwarves over on this gold mine, so he's got nothing to worry about when it comes to gold. He's pumping. He's got 1,000 banked up. If I were him, I'd start bolstering my food economy, which he's already doing, but take like half of these woodworkers, put them into a bunch of farms right here. You know this area is going to be defended. So you just build a bunch of farms with that wood that you've got, and then you can pump out military units. Just use that wood, turn it into production like he's doing now, and then you can pump out big units. He's building throwing axemen, which are fine. But I can tell it's because he's because he's got wood. Is the only reason he's doing it. Red managing to find Green's gold mine. This is terrible for Green. He's lost his gold income. But he made a dwarven mine here back at base, just to keep him a little occupied, because he finished up this gold mine at the start too. Red surrounding the throwing axemen. Yeah, you want to do that. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. Look at how the enemy's forced to reset their attack. Yes, the more you do that, the better it is. Yeah, good job. He's taking them out. You don't want to just stand there with him, but that's fine. He's already won the fight. Green having so many throwing axemen that it was enough. But Red's still out here with the siege. Green's gonna have to do something about this, and Red is continuously pumping out units. Look at his production. Look at this flow of units on the minimap. Just constant flow of units. Padromos went down. Or not the Padromos, Petrobolas. We have another bronze armor coming out from Red. He doesn't want myth units. He saves his favor for god powers. Okay, he's just still deciding on what to do. He doesn't exactly know. He's got 20 seconds of bronze armor, so he's got plenty of time. He's winning the fight, but just barely. He does have far more production, but Green is building herdsmen now. Or decides to retreat a little bit. Green's got heavy raiding cavalry. Yeah, you don't want to give his hill fort value.
Prostagma.
We got Pedromos mixed in here, so these guys do crazy damage to cavalry. You want to fight him here. You don't want to lose your Petrobolus. God damn it, you lost it. Red, you don't want him chasing you out this far. You could have taken him out, man. All he's got are fucking raiding cavalry and throwing axemen. Like, but Red wants to stabilize. Both armies at maximum capacity, 175, 176. So they can't even build more military units. I don't know why he stopped. It's a battle of economy now. Who can pump out the most military units and the best counters for them? Green making sure you can secure another gold mine, builds a hill fort. Red knows, well, he doesn't know what's happening, but heavy berserkers, heavy raiding cavalry. Green's upgrading everything. We're gonna have fortified town centers here coming out from Red. This means it's gonna increase his population cap by 10. Oh, it looks like interesting. We have another fight happening. Green was just walking by. The red managed to surround him, it looks like. This is a hectic battle. Green probably doesn't want his throwing axeman hitting the Hippias, but looks like Green's winning this fight. And Green stands strong. The herdman. Yep. It came down to the herdman. Look at all the herdmen he has. 10 herdmen in here. It's a majority of this unit. This is all herdmen just countering the Hippias. And Red just kept going into it. Why did he keep building Hippias the entire game when Green was building? I get it. He built Toxotes and and cavalry is strong on Poseidon. But you got to know that Green's going to just counter with herdmen. But after that fight, Red called it. Could he have done something? He did have a slightly larger economy, so maybe he could have started pumping units back out. But Red was at full strength here and coming out with more units, so Red had to start back from nothing. We'll look at that on the graph. We got Thor taking most of the highlights here, makes sense. Red was a relic man, didn't quite pay out for him. They both made it to age 3, pretty typical. And this was the crash that Red saw. Look at this, it didn't even affect Green. Red was so effectively countered by Green's units that Green didn't lose very much military, and Red lost all of his. Crazy. Look at this. Green almost died here. When Red attacked him and he was at the gold mine and he was forced to build a second gold mine, or forced to use his god power, his gold mine god power, god damn it, back at base. That was a critical moment. He could have lost right there, but Red wasn't able to translate that into a victory. Oh well, that's how it goes. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you liked the video and want to see more. But above all else, just remember that you're awesome out there. Stay cool. Be nice to one another. See ya.